Let's kick this video off by saying that I despise videos with titles like this one. It was a thought that occurred to me. I checked out the tweets again and thought, nah, there isn't enough here to do a useful video on. And then I read the replies to the tweet. Some people just do not understand how these things work. Fortunately, I released the game on Steam with 69 nice, mostly positive reviews, so I know absolutely everything there is to know about game development and can offer a definitive expert opinion on everything displayed in these short videos. Obviously. That's a joke. But I might notice some stuff that others will miss, and judging from the replies to the tweet, have missed. I'm gonna focus on the stuff that isn't so obvious in this video. Yeah, the basement has a different layout, and there's a baby Demogorgon, but that's literally right in front of your face when watching the video, so why would I make a video on that? Let's start off with a curiosity people have displayed about the video. Demogorgon Dash. Usually the text below the Demogorgon when in-game is shred, but here it appears to refer to something else. We can see during the video that the Demogorgon Dash ability is identical to shred, so why is it labeled something different? Easy answer. In the dev build, things are labeled with their dev name. We can see evidence of this when Tinkerer procs and the application of undetectable reads
undetectable status name
and
pack Tinkerer name.
There's nothing more going on here. It's just the nature of the dev build. Speaking of the dev build, we get a preview at how the devs test features. Here we can see bots apparently working in this new environment. They run from the killer, complete generators, and search chests. But we already know that bots are on their way. What's more interesting is the fact that the menu the developer spawns bots in from also has field of view options. Now, these might just be standard Unreal Engine commands, but perhaps they're experimenting with an adjustable field of view. Why else would these quick commands be implemented? This is in order of the most recent commands used, evidenced by the position of the add bot commands the next time the dev wants to switch to the bug camera, meaning that this dev, or at least the user using this dev build, has been messing about with various field of view options. Interesting. Look at these reflections. Aren't they beautiful? This isn't something we've seen before in Dead by Daylight. We've had pretty reflections, but not at this scale. The original Hawkins map had similar lighting, but non-reflective flooring. This really amps up the institutional prison sort of feel for this map and is a subtle but distinct shift in artistic focus and fidelity. It perhaps suggests that behavior you're going to be experimenting more with lighting, or, you know, maybe it's just a mistake. It does look a little bit slippery on the floor there, to be fair. It's probably just been cleaned. There's like a cleaner hiding around the corner or something. This map is, of course, an extremely early one. There are only 3 gens that we see, and the entire thing consists of basically 3 rooms, the basement, and a few corridors. There's a god palette here and a couple of pretty standard loops, the assets of which I believe are pulled straight from the original Hawkins. This is an early work in progress. They're just testing stuff. Probably new assets and ideas for the map. Maybe they've only just begun to carve out the dimensions of the place. A lot of people seem upset as if this is anything close to a finished product. It isn't. It's hundreds of hours of work out. You ever seen a DBD map where there's out-of-place giant floating text above various rooms? This is further evidenced by the fact that the only way into the basement is via a breakable wall. Obviously, that won't be the case when the map is done. I hope. That would be really dumb. However, we can see when the user accidentally clips through a wall that there are more areas of the map built up that haven't been shown to us. Although it's hard to make out, this looks to me like a hallway. There are some pipes clearly visible on the left, meaning that this part of the map has had some cosmetic work done to it. Although hazy, this is definitely another room that we aren't being shown. The way that the roof clips at the top also potentially suggests an upper floor. Hey, look at this. A working 2-way mirror. You'll be able to see the killer or survivors from here without them knowing. This will be creepy as hell when paired with something like Insidious, and I wonder if they'll be placing a few of these throughout the map at strategic points. I wonder if you can stalk survivors as Myers or Ghostface through this window. What would be even cooler is if the killer can break this mirror to create a vault point. Strategic decision making. That is DBD in a nutshell. Spoilers for Stranger Things Series 4 Volume 1. I love how they've placed the basement in the gateway open by 11. I bet they were kicking themselves when they thought of this after the basement was placed so close to the portal in the original Hawkins map. Look, we can't tell much from these videos. We can tell that some work has been done on a Stranger Things themed map, even to the point of setting up nodes for bot pathing, but it's extremely bare bones. It could be a fake. It probably isn't, but it wouldn't take long for someone to create this themselves if they somehow had access to a dev build, which is something that we've seen happen a few times before, albeit not with any of the newer versions of the game. Really, this is all we can read into here. There are some little nuggets of info hidden within the video, but not much more than that. What are your thoughts on the way this map looks? The slightly altered Hawkins lab aesthetic, and go on, talk about baby demo for a bit if you want. Let me know in the comments. As always, a big thank you to my patrons Bright Helses, Jailbreak234, Kurt Gardner, Nani Lamia, Sylvan, Think Sometimes, Max Rougemans, Red Panda 19987, AVR Razor, Colkhead, Darkhood135, Lilith Alucard, Channel Manager, Chipstar878, Godfather Dumbledore, and Godfather Jonathan Center. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.